update. I've been working on stuff and everything, like usual. I'm actually almost complete with the project for a client, and this is just something I was mocking up real fast out of the printer because I'm trying to figure out how many I can print to a page and how many pages I actually need to use and calculating all that. And if she doesn't use this size, which is a 5x7, which is like half the page, and then I can't really use much of anything else, and I've got all this wasted space up here, and I'm like, that's not awesome at all, because I can't use any of this stuff for scrap wise for anything, because it's antique gold parchment paper, and yeah, there's 100 sheets, and if I'm wasting parts of it, I'm not. I mean, I got a good deal on it. It's like $14 for the actual price, and then $6 for shipping and handling. But you know, can't argue with that. But then if you do a like smaller, just a little bit smaller, like a quarter-inch smaller than a 4x6, you can get 4 to a page. And what I've discovered, which is 4 to a page, I can use 30 sheets and get 120 invites, and boom, I'm done. I have the 120 invites, and get 12 RSVP cards out of 10 sheets, and then I still have 60 sheets left, so I've only used 40% of the sheets of cardstock. So if something, and I get 120 each, that works out real well. 120, and I don't have a problem. Or so I've got to wait to see if she's wanting smaller than 4x6 or still wanting that 5x7. Hopefully 4x6, because then that just makes it so much easier. I keep saying, I'm done. This morning was awesome. I was like, oh, there's something in my tooth. This isn't actual in my tooth. I had a filling, you know, those fake fillings that look like teeth. There's actually a part of my tooth that's like up, like, it's weird, like, this is the side of my tooth, but there's like, up here, there's like a hole, so it was like, yeah. It's like that now, like, there was a hole in the side, and that fell out this morning. It had been bothering me for a while, and now it's back to where it was bothering me before, from 2 or 3 years ago now. Yeah, no, 3 years ago. Because I can feel it, like, rubbing against my tooth, rubbing against the side of my cheek. Oh, I had an interview. I had a bunch of interviews. I had one interview with a photography company for K through 12 portraits. He went with somebody else. You know, he was looking for 3 different people, and he only was interviewing 4, so he just got rid of me. Which he didn't actually try to call me or anything. I had to contact him, which I'm kind of peeved about. The other one I had yesterday, she's going to contact me Friday. I also got an interview about an embroidery job. I mean, it's part-time, but it's a little less travel. Well, it'll be a lot less travel than the other photography thing, because it's also the same company, but their preschool division. It only does daycares and stuff. Like daycares and preschools, so it's not like 700 plus students, it's like maybe 70 to 100, maybe, depending on the preschool size. Other than that was totally fun finding out this morning. I have been doing some more chainmail stuff. This is the coils before I cut them, but I've got a bunch already clipped colored ones. Oh, I think you see my tie back there. The tie is hanging up right there, chainmail tie. It's hidden behind the teddy bear thing. But anyways, don't fall. Do not fall. So I'll be doing some more of that. I'm actually working on a lash hook rug for my mother. It's a Wolf. I like 1/16 done or something, but I've only spent like an hour on it maybe. They're actually quite easy. If you don't know what a latch hook rug is, hold on a second. It is actually like this. Like, there are weird colors on it, so you can kind of see the image already. It's not that much. But then I've got about that much done, so it's like a 16th. But it's taking less than an hour. And really, it's so complicated on the paper, but really you just shove it in there. Basically, you make a loop on itself with this thing, with the latch hook. You put it through like this. Well, let me just show right there. It's like you put it through, so this is like this, and then once it's through, the actual netting will pull this back and flip it, and then you can loop it in itself. Kind of like, you know how you mess with rubber bands, and you make them like loop on themselves, and then they actually like tie a knot. Once I was shown that, I was like, well, that's freaking easy. I thought it was more complicated than that, but you know. So yeah, I need to hurry up and get that done because that's for Christmas. My fiance's been working on needlepoint for a words can't comply tree skirt. There's gonna be 4 different embroidered Santa stuff around it. Other than that, let's see what else. Minecraft stuff. Yeah. I have been posting more stuff on Minecraft. If you want to find I've just been doing skins mostly. I've stopped for a while. Actually, I had a lot of them done. I just didn't post them. So there's a bunch of them. Search for like this, basically the same name. You'll probably find it. I had a set thing that I was wanting to do from the beginning, but now I'm just like, I don't know what I want to do with the rest of the time. No, I don't know. I don't know what else to do. I just can't get like a perfect angle for that stupid camera. I need to like always sit up straight to have my head in it. Now with that photography job, apparently with a preschool one, every week I have to send in what I think is my best portrait image. So it's like, it's not all headshots and everything for the preschool. It's like miniature senior photos almost. It's like, really? It's like, okay, whatever. But change. That's about it. It's really annoying. Oh, and I got a present from a friend. Apparently they got a present from somebody else, but they had no use for it. It was a painting on plywood. I got a couple of them, but there's one that I really love and it's awesome. I wanted it on a t-shirt. And it's just so awesome and so retro that it needs to be on a t-shirt. Like, look at this. Totally, just right there, boom. Kneel before Zod. Kneel. I just wear it around like this. What's up, man? I'm Zod. So that's pretty much it. Oh, no, I've also been looking into getting a certificate of being a professional photographer, but that costs $200. I'm like, whoa, and you've got to take a test. I took the practice test, and didn't do so well. Let's just say there was a lot of things I was like, wait, I have no idea what that means. So I've got a lot to learn, apparently still, if technical babble. like I said in my interview the other day, it was like I usually shoot from the hip. I'm like doing stuff as I go. I